Kamanchi Sly is an MC, known as the rhyme writer. I wanted to be the best MC.
Now that you've heard that, you understand what I'm saying to you when I say that I don't understand him. He's out there to bomb, destroy all lines, 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 destroy all lines.
You emotional rappers are like Drake. Crush a concrete, I suffocate like earthquakes. It's so soft like the cake my girl makes. I eat them up like pussy, pepper a goosey.
Who's Kamanchi Sly? Kamanchi Sly is the rhyme writer. I'm a hip-hop MC. I wanted to be the best MC in the whole of the UK. And I wanted to make records, perform, and tour all over the world. And I achieved my dream at the age of 18. I first started rhyming when I was in secondary school. I was probably about 12, 13, and I used to rap at lunchtime with a good friend of mine called David. In them days he was known as Sparky. And we used to rap together, just mucking about. I used to be a body popper, and in those days I used to go by the name of MC Ron. As a hip hop kid, I knew who the best MCs in the world were from an early stage. I was listening to Run DMC, Tila Rock. I was inspired by LL Cool J massively, Cool G Rap, Mel ML, Chuck D, KRS, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim Allah, and of course Grandmaster Caz. And for me, these guys were just phenomenal lyricists. And they all had their own style. And I used to study these people. I loved their music. I loved the way their pen just communicated the thoughts from their minds. And I dreamed of doing similar things. The major person that inspired me to be the best that I could be as an MC is DJ Undercover. There's a story that's been put out there where when I first started rhyming, it wasn't that great. It's true, man. It wasn't that great. And I always remember there was a guy called Barry Gilbert. Rest in power, Barry. He's passed away now. He was one of the people that heard one of my very first early raps, and it was pretty terrible. And his laughter, I'll never forget it. His laughter when I delivered that rhyme left me so embarrassed. And in fact, everybody in the room that heard that rap was laughing. That I felt low, man. I felt small. And I went away, and it was DJ Undercover that sort of like took me under his wing and said, listen, you're an intelligent guy, man. You're articulate. You study. You're scientific. Listen to the great lyricists who are scientific like LL, Tila Rock, and be inspired by what they do and come with your flavor. Don't copy them, but your own flavor. The next day, I came back with a rap that blew away all the people that had laughed at me the previous day. Yeah, that's the guy that really inspired me to be a really great MC. It was DJ Undercover, because he kind of gave me a blueprint and I ran with it, man. So big up Undercover, man, you don't know. What's SLYCRIMINALITY about? I made SLYCRIMINALITY because I believe that the state of hip hop right about now is very, very commercial. It's very popular, global. People are making loads of money from it. But I think that the standard has dropped really low in terms of production, in terms of hardcore production, that is, in the underground vein. And the lyrical level is very, very, very basic. When you compare the likes of Rakim Allah, Chuck D, KRS, to the kids who are spitting now, their rhymes are very elementary, whereas the greats, they really were, the vocabulary they were using and the topics they were talking about and the way they made you think and the way they educated you, that's not happening today. And I made SLYCRIMINALITY in response to that trend. I wanted to buck that trend, as it were. I produced the whole album myself, and there's only one other guy on there who's my cousin, Original Killer, and he's on a track called Stockwell Murderer. There's no other features. I wanted to put a body of work together that would stand the test of time and be a true reflection of who I am, my energy, my creativity, my attitude. And I feel that I tick the boxes, man. I feel SLYCRIMINALITY, for me, I feel it's the album of 2017, and I put it out there on social media. I feel it's the best hip-hop album this year, and of course I'm going to say that, but I truly believe it. It's a hardcore underground hip-hop album, in the vein of how albums used to be made, where there ain't loads of fillers. It's not the longest album in the world, there's only 12 tracks on it, but every track's a banger in my opinion. So yeah, man, I wanted to put an album together that had hardcore beats, some great scratching, because I feel that DJ element's been left out of hip-hop in a big way. Show some lyrical prowess and skills, you know what I mean, and take off a few people's heads. Because as an MC throughout my history, I've always been that kind of MC. I'm the Shogun's assassin, I'm known as the rhyme writer. I'm known to execute MCs and whole crews, and I've had to do that throughout my career. And this album's no different, man. So yeah, man, SLYCRIMINALITY, it's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, man, check it out, man. Putting hip-hop back where it needs to be at the top, man. Yeah, it's underground, and it's not to everybody's taste. There ain't no party tracks on it, but it's a journey, man. Yeah, man, it's a journey. What's next for Kamanchi Sly? More music, man. I'm working on the Hijack album, and I'm working on Original Killer's project. My cousin, he's been a faithful servant for many, many years, and he's a nice MC, and he's on Stockwell Murderer. He's the only guy on my album, and I'm working on his project, so more music. Every day I'm just hustling, talking to the people online, those that are supporting me. But yeah, there's a lot of love out there, pushing my product out there. My vinyl, it's all selling, Incredible MC, Brick or Nutter. These are vinyls I put out before, 7 inches. Selling loads of merchandise, all these t-shirts. I got my Kamanchi Sly clothing line. I got my Hip Hop 73 clothing line. I got my Brickcore clothing line. It's all doing well. I got cassettes for sale. My album's out there, SLYCRIMINALITY, so I'm blowing up, man. I just gotta put the work in, you know what I mean? God willing, I keep going, man. There's some more great music coming. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. So enjoy SLYCRIMINALITY. Peace.